White flag raised. That off in the last grade 1, the Ballymore champion 4-year-old hurdle. Over 2 miles and 9 flights, and it's New Berkering, the first to show in front from Storm Heart, followed by Cattle de Tourelle. Handy Eastern Legend on the outside of Bottler's Secret with a couple of lengths to Bunting. Red Cap of Miss Manzer on the outside. Held up in these early stages is Kargese with 3 lengths back to Batman Jirak and High Wind together at the tail end of the field. Moving through to head them off on the outside is Miss Manzer. Alongside is Eastern Legend. Close to the inside rail is New Berkering. Within between horses, Bottler's Secret. Miss Manzer taking off the leaders as they go towards the second flight. And it's Eastern Legend, Miss Manzer, Bottler's Secret, and New Berkering in a line. 2 lengths back to Bunting. And then Cattle de Tourelle and Storm Heart knocked back. Place or 2 outside mid-division, and then Kargese 2 lengths to Batman Jirak and High Wind flight number 3. Eastern Legend over in front from New Berkering. On the outside is Miss Manzer. These 3 covered by less than 2 lengths. Tracked downhill by Bottler's Secret, then a couple of lengths to Cattle de Tourelle, punting alongside. On the inner is Storm Heart, then Kargese, the final couple. Batman Jirak and High Wind. Continuing downhill of flight number 4. It's Eastern Legend. Jordan Gainford in the lead from Miss Manzer, Rachel Blackmore on the outside of New Berkering and JJ Slevin. In between them is Bottler's Secret and Sean Flanagan, then Bunting. Storm Heart, Cattle de Tourelle next, and Kargese, Batman Jirak, and High Wind. Swinging a right to head into the back straight. Another 5 flights left to jump, and striding on by 3 lengths is Eastern Legend. Followed round the turn by Miss Manzer, then New Berkering. Turning in 4th is Bottler's Secret, and then Bunting. Storm Heart next, followed by Cattle de Tourelle. Kargese is 2 behind Batman Jirak and High Wind. Over the first of the 2 flights in the back straight, it's Eastern Legend, the leader, from Miss Manzer, New Berkering next. And then Bottler's Secret, Storm Heart on the inside of stable companion Bunting. And then Cattle de Tourelle with the back 3, Kargese, Batman Jirak and High Wind. 4 flights left to jump as they head inside halfway. Eastern Legend over the next from Miss Manzer. Red Cap just second from New Berkering, and then Bottler's Secret. After the unbeaten Bottler's Secret is Bunting, and then Storm Heart, Cattle de Tourelle. The final 3 are Kargese, Batman Jirak and High Wind. Turning off the back straight, 5.5 furlongs to go, 3 flights left to jump. And the Ballymore champion 4-year-old hurdle. It's Eastern Legend by 2.5 lengths to New Berkering, edging into second ahead of Miss Manzer, then Bottler's Secret. Bunting next. Storm Heart on the inside of Cattle de Tourelle, then Kargese. Still held up out the back. The final couple coming off that turn, Batman Jirak and High Wind. 3 to jump. It's Eastern Legend with a reduced advantage of a length over New Berkering. Third is Miss Manzer, then Bottler's Secret. Storm Heart on the inside of Bunting, then Cattle de Tourelle. Novice at that was Eastern Legend and joined by New Berkering, a length in front of Miss Manzer. Bunting has made a move on the outside and Bottler's Secret. Next, Storm Heart followed by Cattle de Tourelle. Kargese still being waited with. Batman Jirak, the back mark of the leading group, leaving behind High Wind. Running round the home turn, 2.5 furlongs to go and 1 flight to jump, and New Berkering has gone for home. Kicks into a 2 lead from Eastern Legend. Bottler's Secret is next, followed by Bunting. After them is Storm Heart and Batman Jirak. Miss Manzer weakens, and then on the outside, Kargese with plenty of ground to make up. Cattle de Tourelle next. They're coming down to the final flight. New Berkering is pressed by Bottler's Secret. On the outside, quickening up, Storm Heart with Eastern Legend in between horses, bearing down on them is Kargese. The final flight. Anyone a 5. Bottler's Secret, New Berkering. Here on the outside with the wet sail is Kargese, who's mowing them down. Kargese from the back of the field steps up a place on Aintree, and Cheltenham and the Ballymore champion 4-year-old as the last grade 1 goes to Paul Townend, Willie Mullins. Bottler's Secret, New Berkering, Storm Heart followed in.
Yes, welcome back to Punchestown. Delighted to be joined by Paul Townend, crowned champion jockey for yet another year here, leading jockey at the Punchestown Festival. Sorry about that. You did make
Too soon.
You did make us sweat.
I know, brilliant. Great competition between us. Interesting, added an extra spice to the week, I suppose. Myself and Jack couldn't let it interfere too much, but it's obviously a lot of noise to bring in, and fair play to you, fair play to Jack. Brilliant season, both of us, numerically the best I've ever had. So Jack's up the bar, and he's pushed me, and you know, we'll bounce off each other, and we're all back to zero again the next day we meet.
And great for racing in general, isn't it? It really caught the public's imagination.
It did, I think, yeah. As much as we're trying to blank it out and not hear it, it is. You know, when you're going racing, it's the thing people are asking you about, and it was it just added an extra bit of spice to it. Fortunately, we came out the wrong side of it, but no one better to lose it to than Jack, because he's such a grafter. He's hard work. He's rode so many horses and had a clear run in it this year. He deserves all the luck and success he gets.
And Paul, you've had a brilliant season. We'll come to that in due course. But firstly, Grade 1 double to finish off the season. Lossiemouth, very straightforward.
Brilliant, fantastic mare. Yeah, she's had a good season. Willie took a different approach, obviously, this year with her. Gave her the time before he put her on the race course, just as their season out of juveniles, it can be hard for them. But you know, she's probably a cut above the average one coming out of the juveniles, so she took it well. But no, she's a lovely one to be associated with.
And obviously trip-wise as well. I know 2.5. She's equally as effective over 2, though.
Yeah, she's pacey too. She's relaxing well. She's a good one. She has it all. Ground, she'll go on any ground as well. So yeah, no, you know, she'll take stopping. Yeah.
And is it fair to say, I just noticed her walking around the parade ring, maybe just me seeing things, but has she got a bit stronger and even grown a little bit more?
Yeah, she probably has. She's filled out. She's not small or anything. She's a fine size, and she does things right. She does things quietly as well, you know. So you can kind of put her where you want, and she's easy right.
And obviously you're to get a second Grade 1 in Ballymore, so she's not straightforward. I thought she settled really well today. Kargese.
Yeah, no, she deserved it. She obviously had a good day with Danny earlier in the season, but like, she's hard on herself now every day. Unlike Lossie, she's wants to get on with it, and I thought, like Dancing City, that I'd had her hard racing Aintree on her behind Sergino, but to come back here again, and she had to settle better today, I thought, to get away with it, and she did. Maybe the edge was gone off her, and that's why she settled a bit better, but I think she will settle. When I was with cover in Aintree, I had her. When I clipped a heel and got out, she got keen with me, so I think she will learn. I think you'll see a different filly when she comes back, that she'll have matured and mentally have grown up.
And did she hit a little bit of a flat spot from the second last? So I just thought they kind of half got away.
I kind of missed the third last when I needed a jump to land in the middle of the bunch, and had to change tactics a little bit, and I didn't want to rush around the outside around the bend. They'd gone racing, and I said we'll bank on a jump at the last, and she gave it to me.
Paul, it's been a fantastic season, unbelievable, a season of dreams.
Of course, to tell you the God's honest truth, I can't wait to get home after the weekend and just reflect on it all, because a lot of it's gone over my head, and I want to relive it all again, right from, you know, Christmas time through. It's relentless. You know, you have a good weekend, but Tuesday you're looking at what's running the next week, trying to pick the right ones of them, and it just keeps going. So
it's a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure.
And people I don't think realise, do they? The outsiders looking in.
Yeah, maybe not, but look, it's the privilege of it as well. Don't get me wrong in that. I know how lucky I am to look at the entries on a Tuesday and have to make the decisions between all these horses, because if any jockey was associated with one of them alone throughout their whole career, they'd count themselves lucky. The team that's in Willie's, what Willie's and Jockey have put together there, even from the time I started there, it's just grown and grown, and I'm just a very lucky man to have landed in there at the right time.
And Paul, so many highlights: Grand National, another Gold Cup, Champion Hurdle. Is there one that really stands out?
I think it's hard to single one out, but what I will say is the high I got off the Gold Cups is just a little bit above everything else, and I thought I'd never replicate that in another race, and the Grand National did, in a different way probably, but it gave me the same buzz and adrenaline afterwards, like that it's rare to get, and you'd love everyone to experience it, but the two of those probably just short-headed from everything else. And then a Champion Hurdle was the one that was missing, you know, from Cheltenham, so very lucky to have got that on Stateman this year as well.
Little break now?
Yeah, we'll take a little break, and refreshed, I suppose. We won't take too long of a break. Your man is suspended and we'll try and get a march on him.
We're gone for a good while. So
Maybe he'll get an abacus or something, will he?
we'll try. Jack, or Paul, well done. It's
Cheers,
been a great
well done,
season and you're a great ambassador.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.